court as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Gibson. He gets free. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 83 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this long. They stop him for no gain.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Ready. Up the middle they go. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. And he'll have enough to move the chains. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, Miami.
At the 24-yard line.
Nice. Come on. Set.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
The line is straight. No gain on the play.
70 Timberwolves.
2nd and goal at the Titans' 4-yard
60
line.
Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third and goal, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now it's fourth and goal.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they're will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll let this go deep for Gibson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And now it's fourth down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Get it.
Now it's Sanders. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they will finally run him down. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 34.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. To the left side, and is caught by Horton.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 8. Ready?
The throw is Sanders. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will get out in front 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Gibson, the motion man. Start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Now it's Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Titans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Touchdown. Here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now Shador on first down. This one complete to Bateman. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To the ground, a first down run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Sanders, little pop pass here. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd and 2. Now Sanders. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Crack all 80. Hot 70. Hot 70. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. So, a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kenneth Grant in there on the tackle.
50 Eagles, 19 Lions.
At the Dolphins' 22-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Moving to his right. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Tennessee. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick is good. Next to score, Dolphins 24.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
Ready, break. Hey, check that, check that. Get that?
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Chap alert, chap alert.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half. of a three-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hawk, 79 Broncos.
Now, Shedeur. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Sanders will throw it. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
21-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Sanders to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Okay, we'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19, Charger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Here's Ward. Now, he'll air one out. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
70. Ready.
Throwing, Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Titans sending out their punt, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at his own 30, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Got it. Ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Go. 70 Lions. Go.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw, taken in. He's got room at the 30. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 45 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Miami. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready? Fix the Eagles. Ready?
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. 2nd and 5.
Cowboy 80. 60 broadcast. 60 broadcast. Street. Street. Drop 60. Drop 60.
Out of the gun, Ward. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him in a space coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down.
On the jump. Hawk, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Seven Pirates. Steady.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses in it. Looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Hurt.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the
Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
From the gun, it's Shador. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Handoff here, up the middle, and a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
9-yard gain on the play.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Ward. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
To the air again, Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And the defense can't roughly stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tennessee.
On play action, it's Ward. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
To throw is Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready,
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6.
go! Steady,
Throwing again is Ward. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Again, it's Ward. Got his man at the 6. 2-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Ward to throw again. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
And he will score again. Touchdown Titans. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now a run on first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Let's go. Go.
Play action. It's Sanders. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Miami.
Cowboy 80.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. Space to run, inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Down Miami. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Decision is made. The offense will
Cook it
stay
like
out
King.
there and go for
Come on,
two.
come on.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here we go. 60 Vikings, 60.
On 1st and 10, Ward. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here's Ward. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open man, left side. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw is Ward. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Ready. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Viking 18.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal.
Ready. The Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now it's Ward. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's a big return. He finally tackled right near midfield.
On the double. Tag. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Shedeur on first down. Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. Second down. They need 7.
Second and 7 at the 48-yard line.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
And this ball's incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Get it. Back on 80.
On first down, it's Ward. Now a screen set up for Miller. Yeah. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.